All right. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and tonight I would like to recap the Saints versus Lion matchup. Um, we all seen what happened today, but before I even go into all that, this show will not be very long at all. I'm going to put the link in the comments if you all would like to hit the link, call. You guys can do so, but I have to get up early in the morning, so I promise you, I'm not about to be on here no longer than I'm not going to be ranting for a whole entire hour. Um, Pretty much, we all seen what happened today. Um, this is nothing new. The things that happened throughout the game. This is nothing new. This is what's been happening with the New Orleans Saints. Basically all season long. Let me shout out the chat right quick before I start going into all of this. I see Miss T Mama in the building. Said who that? Who that? Miss T Mama. Yeah, you right, man. Oh man, absolutely. Shout out to Doug Corleone. Said who that? Who that to you, fam? Shout out to Saint Doug LV. Who that? Peace. Who that to you, fam? Saint Doug said we 5-7 up in this thing. Yeah, 5-7. Definitely not what was expected this year with the Saints. But we're gonna get into more of that in a few. Shout out to Hurricane Mike said, hey, what's up with you, Hurricane Mike? You're welcome. And shout out to everybody that tunes on in. Um, See Whitley Jeremiah just popped out. Who that to you, fam? So basically, like I just said, we just watched and seen and witnessed things that's been going on with this Saints team all entire season. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. The start of the freaking game. Bears. Why I say Bears, the Lions. They go down, score the football, up 7-0. Then it's time for Derek Carr and company to come out and respond to that. We in the dome, so we at the crib. Come out, respond to that first play, the freaking offensive play. What do we get? A pick. Pick. They inside our 13-yard line. So they up 7-0. Now they got the ball on our 13-yard line. Punch the ball in, score up 14-0. We get the ball, can't do nothing with it. Lions get the ball back, go up 21-0. So we down 21-0 in our house. Just let that sink in, New Orleans Saints fans. We let a Detroit Lion team, which is a good ball club, but regardless of all of that, we supposed to have home field, this home field advantage. Derek Carr, he got up on the mic last week and said for us to be patient, for us to bring the energy to the dome, for us to do all that, and you get out there and that's what you serve us. First play of the freaking game offensively, and that's why you was receiving your boos as you should have. Yeah, you should be getting booed like that. It's I mean it's no excuse for that. So we down 21-0, and then we already know what happens then. We start fighting back. This is kind of similar to the Vikings game, but we wasn't down, with a goose egg, but similar to the Vikings game. Start making a little rally, and then you find somebody screw the offensive possession up. I don't know if that's on Derek Carr, James Hurst, when James Hurst was pulling, ran into Derek Carr. This is when we on a momentum swing. We got the ball back, can easily go up or kick a field goal, tie the game. I forgot what the score exactly was, but we had the ball. We could have went up. I think it was 27-21, so we could have went up if we would have scored that possession. Dumbass mistakes like we've been doing all season. Fumbled the ball. Detroit gets the ball. They either kick a field goal or score. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I think we got the ball back, but either way, the momentum, it got killed, after that fumble. But this is nothing new with the New Orleans Saints teams. We are doing things to beat ourselves. It's nothing new. Um, Basically 5-7, and I'm not about to, like I said, I'm not about to go down the list and do a whole bunch of ranting. I do want to shout out Chris Olave. Chris Olave has got his rhythm going. This back-to-back 100-yard games, and the game prior to these last 2 weeks, he had like 95 yards. So, he's starting to, get these 100-yard games going, and that's good, especially with the absence of Mike Thomas, and then we didn't have Shaheed today. But nonetheless, regardless of not having these guys, this game was a winnable ball game. So what today showed, as it has been showing all year long, we know we got the potential as a ball club to go out here and contend with the best of these teams in the league. These top teams in the league, we can go out and contend, but we do not have the right head coach for the job. I'm not gonna go far as the GM. I say the head coach. We definitely don't have the right head coach. We definitely don't have the right quarterback. This is the second week in a row. First week the last week we just seen it with the Atlanta game. We in the red zone, about to go up, score. He threw a pick six that changed the whole momentum. Now this pick today, you might as well basically call it a pick six. As soon as they got the ball in our on our 13-yard line. This is the first play of the game. Unbelievable, but not surprised at all. Unbelievable what was seen today, but once again, not surprised at all because we've been seeing this all year long. And you got teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin, and them guys, they're not going to put up with the BS. If they see that they got potential to compete, they gonna go out and make change if need be, and that's what they done. They made the change at one of the coordinator positions up there in Pittsburgh. Buffalo, I believe Buffalo made a coordinator switch. Yeah, Buffalo was one, and the Steelers, I don't know what position it was, but teams that have some form of a shot at the playoffs, those teams do. Even though Buffalo hanging around 500, they still got a shot to get in. They're still making changes. But this is what happens when you get so buddy close. I mean, if you really think about it, DA been around Mickey damn near long as Sean Payton was. When Sean and Mickey came in together, DA, I think he came in the '09 season or the season before. But basically, he's been with the New Orleans Saints on the staff over 10 seasons. Because he left, went to Denver. He went to Oakland. Then I think he went to Denver, the D coordinator. Then he came back. So he's known Mickey over 10 years. But this is what happens when you do the buddy stuff. Now, far as how Derek Carr got here, I believe that was more of a DA push than Mickey push. I mean, because we tried going after Deshaun Watson the year before. I mean that's more of a respectable push, than going after Derek Carr. We seeing what we're getting. It definitely a bad investment. Um, but like I said, as far as the Derek Carr situation, I'm not gonna go into details and hamp on it. I mean, of course, I gotta tell you exactly what happened throughout the game. Regardless of him, people say he picked it up as the game in the red zone. He's ass, pure ass in the red zone. It don't matter what the guy's doing, from the 40-yard line to the 40 or to the 30 to the 30. Once you get within the 25-yard line to the goalpost, he is pure ass. And that's what matters most as a quarterback. If you cannot if you cannot push the ball in the end zone without us having to get Taysom every play, like you're ass as a QB to I mean, that's a main part of being a QB. If you can't even put your team in the end zone, but let me read some comments, man. Flamer said, I expected nothing more today. I feel you on that, fam. I definitely didn't. I wasn't confident in us winning today's ball game, but far as the game getting out of reach like that, I definitely did not see that at all. Regardless of this, the guys' fault, and they didn't hang their heads. Of course, we got the players that's on our team. Of course, they're not gonna fold like that. But what does that matter? We lost the freaking game, bruh. We lost the game, and to keep it all the way funky, the Detroit Lions, I mean, from what I seen, it wasn't that much. They really. I'm not gonna say they really not like that. I'm not gonna disrespect them or nothing. They shout out to Dan Campbell, former Saints staff and player. Man, he got those boys playing hard up there. But what I seen today versus us, we were supposed to win that ball game. Imagine if Derek Carr doesn't throw that pick first play of the offensive snap. Imagine if he doesn't do that. Imagine if him and James Hurst doesn't do a like some. This is some middle school stuff. You pulling and you fumbling the football. Like when the last time have y'all seen something like that happen? Of course we've seen, you got a bad snap here and there and the quarterback, jumps on the ball. But when have you seen somebody pull, a lineman pull, runs into the quarterback fumbles the football, and the ball is turned over to the other team? Haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that in the NFL. I'm just being honest. Shout out to Miss T Mama said no don't feel advantage any longer. You right, Miss T Mama. No don't feel advantage at all. We let a team go up, run it up 21-0. They played the game of 21 on us today. Then we want to decide to fight. We've been down that road before. The Vikings game, they seen what was the result of that. You think you're gonna come back against a 8-3 team, and we still could have, regardless of all of that, we still could have came back and won the football game. Peter Walt says shaking my head. 5-7. Fire DA. Hey, fam. I don't know what they're gonna do, but all I know for certain is that Derek Carr will be the Saints quarterback in 2024. So if he is the QB in 2024, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. Like even the best of the best, offensive minded coach, I don't think they can change your decision making in the red zone. This man is 32 years old. He's pretty much done reached his ceiling. I don't think that can get changed. You know how people like to come out with Jameis and be like, it is who he is, who he is. Well, in the red zone with Derek, I believe this is just who he is. You're gonna get a score sometimes, and sometimes you don't. But it's more of the sometimes you don't get it. You do a percentage, it's about 65-35. 65, he doesn't make things successful in the red zone. That's a problem. That's who DA wanted. We gave this man 150 mil. Piss poor pathetic. T Mama said pride gets humbled. Absolutely. Keep booing. Absolutely. Keep booing. Shout out to A Cap. Hit House said Wi-Fi Willie said the loss was on Jameis. Never mind going down 21-0. Never mind fumbling the ball. Gift wrapping the lines last TD that sealed the deal for him there. Yeah, I'm far as the Jameis, I'm not even gonna make no comment on the Jameis situation. I said the guy has been thrown in the fire twice. The Vikings game, you expected him to bail us out in the Vikings game, and then this game, we're expecting him to bail us out again. How about the team wait the F up and come out swinging to where you don't have to put your backup QB in to try to bail us out? Because we seen Carr every other game, he gonna get nicked up. I mean, that's how it's been. I think this is his third time heading to the locker room. So how about the New Orleans Saints come out? Peter Wolf said, same old Saints. Absolutely. T Mom said he waits to draft this team. He irks me. Oh, you right. Flamer said if DA don't get fired, I'll say F next season if there's no necessary changes. This is my, this is my take from the offensive side. If Derek, I'm not gonna say if, because it's a highly chance that he's gonna be our QB in 2024. Just that right there is a huge issue for the offense. If this guy isn't putting us in the end zone, in the red zone, what does it matter about having the head coach? Unless the head coach want to get rid of Derek Carr, but Mickey, they already done invested in this guy money wise, and that's gonna be a huge cap situation if they do away with Derek Carr next season. So we kind of strapped with Derek Carr. Now, far as from a whole team perspective, maybe the next coach can, have our defense get us some edge rushes and help. But I'm just keeping it all the way hot. Derek Carr, I don't think no coach can change that. No coach can change that. Not his red zone play. Maybe making right decisions and the play calling can be better. Yeah, I agree. We can get a new play caller and stuff. But let's just be honest. These past few games, besides the bye game, we've been starting off slow. But prior to that, the last few weeks, we have been able to move the football. But when we get to the red zone, what happens? We stall. Now, a lot of that has to do with play calls that's made, and a lot of that has to do with Derek Carr's decision making in the red zone. So we got a lot of crowd we got to deal with. Everyone booed Derek Carr in the dome straight up, CB, and he deserved it. First play of the freaking game, you on the field. That's how you pop out. That's how you pop out the gate, throwing a pick. This is ridiculous. Peace to Wolf said, only reason I'm still watching is for AK, Demario Davis, Tyron, Cameron Jordan, Chris Olave. I feel you, fam. I feel you on that. Shout out to Snakebite said, who that bad lost today? I feel you on that. Miss T Mama said next season will be awful too. Miss T Mama, I'm gonna be honest. That's the way it's looking because we still gonna have Derek Carr back there, unless unless Mickey like, okay, we just gonna take this on the chin. You know, if I can't see Mickey taking it on the chin and having to deal with that penalty for getting rid of Derek Carr, trading them or releasing them or however they want to do it. Well, they're not gonna trade them because no team is gonna take on that much cap hit, and this dude isn't providing. Blake Griffin had to kick 5 or 6 field goals against Atlanta. This is a division rival we talking about. A division rival. We're supposed to be ready to go, TTG, and we going out kicking field goals. Just let that sink in, Saints fans. Our starting QB is in the red zone multiple times, and we can't hit a lick on the touchdown. It's just mind blowing. Just mind blowing. A-Camp said Carter had been on a 1 year prove it deal. We could have stayed with Jameis for one season. We already had him on contract and groomed the rookie behind them. Had a solid team with all that money. You right, fam. I can agree with that. A 1 year deal would have been straight. That would have been perfectly fine. And the thing is, what is the plan with Jake Hayner? Now, I mean, I don't know what they vision is for Derek Carr. Do they plan on keeping him all 4 years? The way it's looking, as soon as they can afford to let him go, they gonna let him go. That's the way this is looking. So is Jake Hayner gonna be that next guy? Can he develop? Until he doesn't have the right personnel in front of him to get him right. Because what Jake Hayner's sitting on the sideline watching, he's watching the freaking starting QB shit it up in the red zone. This is what our young guys watching on the sideline. Mickey might be satisfied with the fight the Saints did. Oh yeah, of course. Him and Da, you heard Da say he proud of the guys they fought. Um, but we don't get participation trophy. Absolutely, you don't get a participation trophy. But don't say you proud of the fight. I mean, it's either you win, you come out the same way you did against the Vikings, against Atlanta. You coming out sloppy and slow, man. Bump all the coming back. You come back and win, then yeah, we can celebrate that. But with this team, it's always going to be somebody that interferes with the comeback. That's just how it's been with this team. We've been beating ourselves all season long. All season long. Shout out to Crest 5. Crest 4 said, got to get rid of these great value head coaches. Absolutely. But Mickey, he's in charge of that. Miss Benson, I doubt she's going to step in. What I will say as far as what Mickey is concerned, I highly doubt Mickey will be going anywhere. I think if anybody is going anywhere, it'll be Da first. But as far as Mickey getting fired, and I'm gonna just be honest. The far as, like I said, as far as the Da, I think that was definitely more of Da pushing for Derek Carr. He wanted his quarterback, but we cannot go against Mickey as far as how he was able to get the cap space right to bring in some personnel. Now, did he make a mistake on giving Cam this deal in the offseason? Absolutely. He should have let this contract run out. And I believe Cam would have seen that he doesn't have it anymore. And I believe we could have been having Cam's retirement press conference um next spring if Mickey wouldn't have gave him a deal. Let the deal run out and then but he gave Cam that was a terrible decision. But Cam was 34 years old. It's about that time. That's nothing against Cam. It ain't like Cam 25 and out there, crapping the bed up. So it's nothing against Cam. It's just that time. Shout out to Miss Dana. Said who that family? Who that to you, Miss Dana? All these guys said we need should night for coach. Yeah, fam. Shout out to the OG Jerry. Said y'all good. Uh, I'm just at ease. My mind is at ease. Like I understand what this team is. We 5-7. We had a team that had a lot of potential to go into the season and compete in the NFC. We had an NFC title contending team, at least. And I stand on that. This roster, I believe, could have contended for an NFC championship. But we didn't have the head coach to get these guys going. We didn't have the head coach. We didn't have the offensive coordinator. Because regardless of what the offense is doing now, the first 6, 7 games of the season where we couldn't put nothing on the board, those games count. Like I said, we had the talent to come out the gate week 1, putting up points on the board, flowing as an offense. Derek Carr, John Gruden was brought in the offseason to oversee the offense, throwing things that Derek Carr liked. They had all that going, so it's no excuse about Derek Carr needed to get adjusted and all. No, that's not no excuse. Not going for that. James Smart said, Who that to you, fam?" Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the link in the comments. Let's see. Put the link in the comment section. I'm operating from my phone, by the way, so just bear with me. Come on, let me comment. There we go. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I just put the link in the comment section. You guys can call in. Please call in and let me know what y'all thinking. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what to expect from the team going forward. I just know this season has been a lot of, self-biting mistakes, no offensive flow, inconsistency offensively, defensively. Defensively has fell off in the run stopping game. We done decent today, but I'm just talking about as a whole. While we're right here at 5-7, we're freaking 5-7, and we were supposed to have one of the easiest schedules in the league. Just let that sink in. Our schedule hadn't even been that hard. We're not out here playing the Chiefs and the Eagles. We're not playing big time dogs like that. We're playing pretty much average teams, and we're still not getting the job done. But okay, we have our caller on the line. First caller. Shout out to Hurricane Key. Give me 1 second. Let me remove myself. Uh, there we go. Okay, Hurricane Mike, what's up with you, fam?
Hey, and I think I found the Saints' problem. Look, so it's not that we can't score in the red zone. It's not that we have a terrible coach and a terrible team. It's not any of that. You know what our biggest problem is actually is that the Saints keep putting themselves in a big hole that they never that it's too late to come back from, right? Ever since like week 6, it's been occurring. When we played Houston, we were down 17-7. We lost by 7. When we played Jacksonville, we were down 24-9. Lost by 7. When we played Minnesota, down 27-3. We lost by 8. When
Mm-hmm.
we played Atlanta, down 21-9. We lost by like 9 or whatever. Then we play this game, we're down 21-0, and we lose by 5. This is the problem. And I'm not trying to say that I'm glad that we're only losing by a little bit because I would rather get destroyed than lose by a little bit. But this is the problem. Like the Saints, I want Dennis Allen fired as much as the next guy, but like I don't think he's our biggest. Like he's definitely one of he's best. He's definitely tied for like first or second biggest problem on for this damn team. But like it's just that the Saints they just keep putting themselves in a big hole that they can never come out of. And I know that interception was bad. I know the defense was bad, but At the end of the day, you cannot be going down 21-0 versus one of the best teams in the NFL and expect to win. That ain't gonna happen. I don't know who told you this, but the Lions ain't no Panthers. The Lions, if they're up by a big margin, they're not gonna let you just come all the way back. And that's the problem also. It's like the Saints have it's like the Saints are like, hey, you see this hope? And then they just smack it out your hand. It's like you have hope in your hand and then they smack it out. Or like it's like or it's like this, right? Where like the Saints they would have like hope in this hand and just look the other way. So and like the Saints defense, and I tried telling people that this defense was not what you thought it was. I tried telling people that Dennis Allen is not this defensive genius they all made him out to be. And I tried telling people since like week 8 that Dennis Allen's not this big defensive genius. Is he cool on defense? Yeah, he's definitely better than being a head coach. But I would rather look, so Dennis Allen, I feel like is an overrated defensive coach, and he just keeps proving my point right. You cannot be allowing 20, or you cannot be allowing almost 20 points to Tyson Bagent. You can't be allowing 27 to Gardner Minshew. You can't be allowing freaking Joshua Dobbs to tear you up. You can't be allowing the Lions offense to put up 21 on you in the first 7 minutes of the game. But no, everybody wanted to think I was stupid by saying Dennis Allen was not a good defensive coach. And I tried telling people like Jerry, Dolph, everybody that I know that Dennis Allen's not a good defensive coach. And, well, you see? So, that's all I got to say about that.
You make an interesting point because I mean, you think about it, was Ryan Nielsen a huge part, in that defensive success? I know from a run stopping perspective, he had to have been. Cause look what our run stopping defense look like now. And when he was there, they wasn't just gashing up through us week in and week out. So Ryan Nielsen had a huge impact on the defense.
Yep.
And
And she was
so,
doing in Atlanta?
yep. So I
Yep.
mean, that's an interesting take. I mean, as we start to see things unfold, was that more and I'm not talking about for the defense as a whole, like the DBs and stuff. I mean, I think we, from a past perspective, we really hadn't been getting just gassed up like that. So I think we've been solid on the back end, but I know from our run stopping, we've been getting gassed up. And Ron Nelson, when
Yep.
he was president, that wasn't the case at all.
Yep. Yep. And I remember this because, like, I think, yeah, we just lost to the Colts. Because, like, when we were struggling with Houston's offense, I wasn't really upset because, like, C.J. Stroud, who would have expected him to play that good? But um, then we played the Colts. Even though we won the game, we let 27 points on our head. We were down 17-7. But the thing is, the Saints found their groove in the second quarter. They did not wait until the fourth damn quarter to actually put some points on the damn board. That's why we won the game so convincingly that we did. Because back then, and then here's another point, right? Mickey Loomis, like last week, after our loss to Atlanta, had the nerve to say, well, if you look at it, the last 17 years, the Saints were good in the red zone. So I think we can get back to, we had a Hall of Fame quarterback and a Hall of Fame coach the last 17 years. So of course we're going to be good in the red zone. Of course. Of course. Okay, so for example, the Patriots, right? That's like saying Mac Jones might win a couple Super Bowls for New England because the Patriots won 6 Super Bowls. Even though they had Tom Brady. That's like saying that's like saying Anthony Richardson's gonna be on a Hall of Fame trajectory because they had Peyton Manning. That's stupid talk. Man, because like the last 17 years, we had a We had a capable quarterback and a capable coach. So what do you think was going to happen? You thought we were just going to get stopped in the red zone with those two masterminds? No. Of course you're going to put points in the red zone, man. Because we had Sean Payton and Drew Brees, and Drew Brees ain't here no more. And Sean Payton is winning games in Denver, and y'all trying to think that he was the problem. Clearly he ain't. Clearly it's just crappy Dennis Allen that y'all were raving about in the offseason. Man,
But I
yeah,
agree with you.
yeah,
Well, fam, I wanna thank you for calling in, man. You gave some interesting points, especially about the DA on the defensive side. That's real interesting. You made me
yeah,
really think on that side now. You brought that up. So yeah, definitely appreciate you for calling in, and giving us some hot takes and factual takes.
yeah.
All right, fam. You have a good one, fam.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, fam.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we have the OG Jerry Poor in the building. Jerry, what's good with
Mm.
you, fam?
What up, CB?
What's good with you, fam?
Whew, can't call it, brother. Shout out to Mike, bro. I cannot top what he talked about, bro. He laid down some facts for this team, bro.
You right about that.
But on the real CB, after that game I just saw, I mean, well, first off, when it was 21 to nothing in the first half, I already knew what was coming for the New Orleans Saints. After Detroit lost to Green Bay in that Thanksgiving game about a week ago, we all expect that the Detroit Lions was going to come into the dome mad as hell and beat us, even though they won by 5 points. But when they was up 21 to nothing in the first half, CB, we already know what was about to happen. The entire Who That Nation knows exactly what's about to happen, and we got what we got. And then the second half, they started to turn around a little bit. They were scoring like the last three touchdowns, and nearly almost about to come back and win the game at least by two. But we all know what happened, and that's why I put hashtag blame James Hurst on the bottom of my name, what you see right there, because he killed the momentum in that game when we had the ball back, and Detroit got the ball back and scored a touchdown. So, so yeah, I mean, CB, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm CB and Who That Nation, and I did say, and I predicted I was not going to be mad and rage and rant and all that. I kept my I kept my promise because we already know what to expect in this game, and it might be a repeater next week because we got Carolina coming in, and after that we got New York coming in. They might easily beat us. So,
Right.
so you got to prepare. You got to show up and prepare for the worst because they always talk about easy schedule. I mean, look where we at right now. We are 5-7 right now, CB. We should be at least 8-4 or 9-3 right now. But being 5-7, and and we all know why, because we got a defensive coordinator that's not good as a head coach. We've been saying that all along. And everybody in the chat, y'all agree with me. Dennis Allen is not a head coach. He is a defensive coordinator acting as a head coach. And he is not getting the job done. And don't be surprised, who that nation, when you wake up first thing Monday morning. They always call it Blue Monday or Pink Slip Monday, all that. Don't expect when you tune in a Sports Center or Undisputed or whatever, and you see breaking news saying that the New Orleans Saints fired Dennis Allen, Pete Tiger, and
You with us, fam? Jerry, you there, fam? Yeah, I think we lost Jerry, but we kind of heard what he was saying about don't be surprised we wake up Monday morning and those guys are fired. Let's bring him back in here. OG, what's good, fam?
I'm back. I'm back. I had a call coming in, so I had to reset. So, but now what I was saying, this team should be better than that. And I said, don't expect to see breaking news first thing in the morning saying that the New Orleans Saints fired Dennis Allen.
I can
That's
agree
all
with
I
that.
got.
Okay, fam, man. I definitely appreciate you for calling in. I mean, like you said, we definitely supposed to be better than this. The schedule, we have not been playing no tough opponents
No.
at all. Not a lot of tough opponents. We letting teams like Tampa come to the crib, put it on us. I mean, we got teams like that. We letting the Vikings run it up with no Justin Jefferson. We letting Josh Dobbs do us dirty like that. I mean,
Hmm.
we deserve to be this record.
Yep.
But I appreciate you, fam, man, and appreciate you for tuning into the podcast, man. You know, you definitely family over on this side.
Most definitely, CB. Much love to you and Uptown and everybody. I love y'all, man. It just and as bad as the team is, I'm still yelling who that.
Yes, sir, fam. So who that to you, fam?
Who that to you. Y'all have a blessed week, man.
All right, you too.
All right.
All right. So I see we got one more caller left. Um, I want to answer this question right here. Shout out to Miss T Mama again. She said, if Drew were under center with these coaches, do you think the record would be better? CB, I think so because first off, especially in the red zone, we knew Drew was a fool in the red zone. Just Drew's skill set alone and him being able to place the ball, you know, making accurate decisions, I believe that would have allowed us to prevail in a lot of these ball games. I mean, just like the Atlanta game where we kicking 5 field goals because we can't score in the red zone. I highly at least two out of those five red zone trips would have been touchdowns. So you got that game, and I don't know what other games. I think the Jacksonville game we was kicking, yeah, Jacksonville, but we was stalling and kicking field goals. We kicked 3 field goals. That's why I was 9-24. Then we want to try to make a comeback. I believe when we get in the red zone, and Drew, he was a fool in the red zone. And this is when his arm was finished. When his arm was finished, we were still able to score in the red zone with him. I mean, of course, we utilized Taysom as well in the red zone, but even when Drew was operating himself, we was able to put the ball in the red zone. So yeah, I think our record would definitely be better. Will we be like 9-3? I mean, I don't know if it'll be like that, but I know a few of these ball games we would be over 500. I know that. St. Does, yeah, if we lose to Carolina, fire everybody. Agree with you, fam. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in this last caller. Shout out to Tired. Tired, what's good with you, fam? I see Tired. He on mute. I just left the building. Let's see. Okay, so he just left the building. Okay, so if anybody else would like to join in the call, just please do so. If not, I'm gonna just give a little ending on the recap. Okay, I see he's back. Okay, so I see we got Tired in the building. Tired, what's up with you, fam?
What's up, man? This is James. It's James Smart. I just changed my name to Ty because I'm tired of looking at the team.
Oh, what's good with you, fam? What you got for us?
Well, I got today, man. Just quick, real quick. This is kind of what I expected. I kind of thought the Lions were going to blow us out, but the team showed a little hard. But like you said, like first two quarters, you already down. Like you already down 21-0, man. Come on, bro. We didn't. Well, the organization didn't give you 140, 150 million or whatever it is. They have to pull you out of the game. That's how bad you are. They have to pull you out of the game once they get in the red area to even try to score seven. Can anybody make sense of that to me?
I can't make sense of it, fam. That's atrocious and ridiculous that we got
And
to do.
then and then they always put Jameis in these precarious situations to bail us out. And then when he don't do it, then everybody want to point the finger at Jameis. Like, see, that's why he shouldn't be the starter quarterback, boy. What did Derek Carr do for 3 quarters?
Allow the team to get up 21-0 and allow the Vikings to run it up.
Exactly. And I don't think that was that fumble. I don't think that was James Hurst's fault. I thought that was Derek Carr's fault because he kept going through with the fake. Like, what are you doing? Go get the ball.
You dumb decisions hurt themselves right there. That
And
definitely
then
changed the momentum.
they did. They changed the whole momentum of the game. And I don't know how many times Derek Carr gonna have the same concussion and the same injured shoulder. I just don't. This 3 weeks in a row, right? It was Minnesota, Green Bay. He seemed to get these injuries once the game is out of reach or something like that, and they want to have a bunch of excuses. If he having these many concussions, he don't need to be playing, right?
Right?
Me personally, CB, I really think it's a bunch of bull jive. But hey, I hope the fella get high. But his play on the field has been horrible. The coaching has been horrible. I mean, these are things that we've been saying all year long. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
You right about that, fam. And
It
like I
don't make
said, I've took my emotion, especially like after that, really after the Vikings, I took my emotions out because and that doesn't mean that I'm not rooting for the Saints, and I'm always gonna root. It's
Oh
it's
yeah, oh
to
yeah,
the
oh yeah.
it's to the death. Who that? But I'm saying, as far as it interfering with my daily routine, like it's been doing in the past, those feelings are gone because I've concluded that this team is inconsistent. I don't know what to expect from the team. It was a point in time with our New Orleans Saints team, we knew what to expect. We knew that
Yeah,
our
we
offense
did.
was gonna go put out points. The defense, the defense, we had some form of, you know, confidence in them.
Man,
But we
That Detroit game was right there for us. Detroit was giving it to
That's true.
us.
Quarterback came out first offensive snap pick.
I know, right? That from that point on, I knew this game was going to go downhill, and it's just reoccurring things. Like, well, I mean, what? I mean, what they gonna do? Like, what can you do with Derek Carr? You gave him all this money, and then Man, somebody got to be gone Monday, bro. But I know it ain't gonna happen because they gonna stand pat on what they standing on. Mickey talking,
Nope.
Mickey Loomis. He talking about they got the right people in there. Dennis Allen on press conference talking about we gonna keep chopping wood. Man, it's week 13, man. Shut up with it.
Man,
For real. But that's all I had, man. Appreciate y'all for letting me come on. And, you know what I'm saying? It's still who that, but I am emotionally detached from this team.
I feel you. You have to, because if not, one week you're gonna be getting hope from the team, and then the next week it reverts back, and it's just playing with your feelings. Like I said, if the team came into this season, if we came into this season, all I want as a fan is to know what type of time we're on. If we in rebuild mode, then my heart and mind is going to be set and we in rebuild mode. So if we go out and lose 3, 4 straight, I'm not gonna say I'm okay with that because we all want our team to win, but we understand we are in rebuild mode. But if we're coming
Yeah.
out into this season and we talking about competing in the NFC and all this division title and NFC competing and stuff, we talking this type of talk, and then we get the roster we got. Like,
The
I mean,
schedule.
I'm expecting us to come out firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. That first game against Tennessee, if that was the outliner for the rest of the season, then we in trouble. We in trouble this season. We in trouble next season.
That was definitely the outliner. Well, from an offensive perspective, that was our outliner, and we tried to overlook it for another way, and it just kept rearing its head. That's what our offense was going to be. We couldn't score no points in the red zone.
Yeah,
Derek
because
Carr throwing pick.
everybody was giving them excuses the first game, like, oh, this their first time, the first game together. Because I was kind of like that too, like, yeah, this team first time playing together. Just give them a couple more weeks, and this should be. And it just never got to that. And I don't know why they don't want to pull the plug on this Derek Carr crap. Just turn off the lights and close the door, man. This is over.
Horrible investment. You got teams
Uh,
like the 49ers. They sit here got 2 and 3 QB. With Trey Lance, I don't know what Trey Lance is going to be, but I'm talking about you got a backup QB, stepping in in the MVP discussion.
yeah.
Like that's what our QB room was supposed to be looking like. I'm saying this whole time when Breeze on was we could have drafted us a one of these very good high round QBs and let him sit behind Drew, and we wouldn't have been in this position. Now we getting a 32-year-old guy. His ceiling has been reached. His
Oh
ceiling,
yes. Oh
his
yes.
he done reached his ceiling. This is who he is. Everybody say, no, this is what Derek Carr is.
Nah, man, this who he is, and this who he gonna always be. Yeah, he ain't gonna get no better. Well, how you say he is like 33, 34?
He 32, but he
He
gonna
ain't
be
gonna get no
33.
better. He ain't gonna
No,
get no better.
nope.
He ain't gonna get no better. And this team is getting older by the minute. They old and slow on defense. They old and slow.
But you want to know one interesting thing? And I don't want to hold you long on here, but you want to know
No,
one
it's cool,
interesting
cool.
thing? You know how Mike Thomas and all of them was at Derek Carr's neck in the offseason. That's why, like, with these comments with Mike and stuff, and people
Yeah, I ain't
need
paying
to
them.
people
People
need
need to
to
put them.
remember Mike Thomas was the one talking to this man all day and night, trying to
Yup.
get this guy to come to New
Man,
Orleans.
yup, because he didn't want Jameis throwing him the ball. He the one that wanted him to come here. Then he on Twitter
Yeah,
backstabbing the dude. That's why I don't pay. That's why I have not paid attention to nothing what Michael Thomas said. That dude behind the scenes, he snaked Jameis behind the scenes. He snaked
yep,
him. He snaked him, and then everybody's talking about, "Oh, Mike, tell him the truth." Mike is a two-timing backbiter because he was
yep.
the main one pounding the fence. He was the main one pounding the table because he Then Derek Carr got him hurt. Now he want to be out. Now he want to jump off the boat. Now, nigga, get your behind back up on there.
Yep. Talking about thank you, Jesus. When Carr got signed, stand on you wanting them here.
That's what
Stand
I'm
on
talking
it.
about, CB. That's what I'm talking about. He got to stand on business.
Yeah, everybody. I don't know why everybody congratulate Mike like, oh, he just being. Nah, he wanted them here. Don't switch up now. Don't quit though. Stand on it.
Exactly. He
This your
stand on
quarterback.
business.
Yup.
He
I
asked
don't
for this.
bet that. Want to come out
Um,
and he's talking about your guy was wide, but this is the guy you wanted in New Orleans. You and Cam Jordan and I don't know who else, but I know y'all two definitely was at his neck.
they was
Talking about you
on
talking for hours and all this BS, man. Standing on business and that's your guy. That's your man's.
because Dennis Allen showed standing on business. He ain't finna let nobody talk bad about Derek Carr.
Nah.
He ain't
Hell
finna
nah.
let they'll talk bad about everybody else. They'll call everybody else out, but you is not finna call out Derek Carr to Dennis Allen.
That's true.
This team trash, bro. It's just what it is. They trash. People trying to make it out to seem like it ain't nothing. This team is trash. And people still holler about, oh, they can figure it out. It's week 13 in the NFL. You came off a bye. You let Atlanta dog you out. Off of a bye, might I add. You had 2 weeks to prepare for them, and you came out and played like that. I didn't forget that. Then you come out flat in this game. This is a reoccurring theme here. Like, what are we waiting for? Some magic thunderbolt to come out the sky and we just go on some run or something? It ain't happening. These dudes can't even come back from a one possession football game. How in the hell they gonna win 3 straight games?
That's all that's been with the Saints team. Oh, we got this person, we got this team coming up, this team, and it never works out.
It never. They end up
Never
getting
works
beat
out.
or they go life and death with a third string quarterback from Chicago.
Yep. Now watch, we're gonna be in some trouble with Carolina next week. We
You
we
know
we
it.
may we may win the game, but we're gonna be it's gonna go down to the wire. I'll be shocked that we beat this team by double digits.
I'm telling you, watching the Saints play is like trying to get your child. It's like trying to teach a. It's like trying to teach a kid to potty train. 1 minute they doing it, and the next minute they pissing all over the place. That's New Orleans.
Oh man. Mm-mm-mm.
People asking me, "Do you want to come to the game?" Hell no, I ain't going to no game. Not like that. And then what really kind of disheartened me was when they was on the screen and they were showing all them Lions fans there. They had took over the Superdome, man. When the last time you ever seen that? In this span of Saints football, not the Mike Dicker years, the Jim Haslett years. Who was the coach before Jim Haslett? Anyway, like you haven't seen this type of brand of football in a long time, and the Lions fans came into New Orleans and they took over the dome. That for me right there was the last straw for me.
Mm-mm.
That was it for me, CB. I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Can't take it no more.
I feel you, fam.
Cool,
All right,
man.
fam, man.
All
I
right, man.
appreciate you for calling in, man.
All right, man. Tell Old Town what's up, man.
Oh yeah, I definitely will, fam.
All right, man.
All right, who that? All right, Miss T Mama said we got tickets to Thursday night game. We got tickets to Thursday night game. Do we play Carolina Thursday night? If you got tickets to the game, Miss T Mama, I'll get rid of them. Saints fans, I think we need to stop going to the game. We need to stop going to the game. Okay, I see we got my guy JT in the building. JT, what's good with you, fam?
Hey, well, yeah, WCB, how you doing?
I'm good, fam.
Man, I've been trying to catch up with you for a while. Damn, everybody okay, huh?
Oh yeah, we doing good, fam.
Yeah,
Minding the
bro.
East. Mine is at ease with this ball club, man. You know they like to play with our minds and stuff.
It ain't playing with mine. That's why I'm talking about family right now. I ain't worrying about they stinking behind me. Now, I'm sorry. They to me, like I told you, I ain't. I answered a question earlier today on somebody else's podcast, CB, and I said they need to get rid of everybody who knows who played along or was here when Sean Payton was here. You got to clean all that out, and we got to start all over. You rather go through this right here uh, 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 with the same thing, or you rather go through it with a whole new set of people? Come on, man. Give me a whole new coaching staff. And if Mickey Loomis can't do that, he needs to go ahead and leave. He's been here 100 years too, so he needs to get on out of. If he's not gonna change this mess. This is mess, man. This is mess. You look at let's start with the guy that touched the ball the most, the quarterback. Okay, everybody say, "Oh, give him a chance, give him a chance." Man, that's a veteran quarterback. We ain't spoon feed no veteran quarterback. Come on, what kind of stuff is that? So if you spoon feeding a veteran quarterback, the head coach spoon feed fed too, huh? He's been spoon fed too, and still is. You understand? I mean, come on, man. This is look at the offensive coordinator. I mean, look at what happened with him. You can tell what goes on in the game. CB, I don't even watch it no more. I listen to it on the radio. You understand? I just don't. I don't have the interest no more. Even though it's my home team, I already know what the inevitable is. They're not keeping me guessing. Oh, they're gonna come back. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. You ain't playing with my emotions, man. I've been saying this here for the longest. CB, you remember me saying this. How could an outgoing coach put forth another coach that's a defense coordinator to be the head coach, push for him to be the head coach? How could an outgoing coach do that for you? Man, there's no way that's going to happen. You ain't going to tell me who I want as head coach here. You ain't going to do that to me. I'm going to get me a head coach myself. Now, you go on fine. Don't tell me who to keep here for a head coach. And that's where the problem is, man. They're going to always have a problem with that, CB. Always. And I'm sick of it. I'm going to just tell you like that. I'm tired of it because, it's playing with a lot of people, most emotions and stuff. Come on. I'm not worrying about them no more. I keep telling you, the next 2 years, we'll be picking the top 10, you understand, in the draft. And the only thing I don't want them to do is go and get a defensive end, because I'm tired of that. We done struck out on them things. Peyton Turner, Davenport. I mean, come on, man. I mean, man, we done struck out on all of that, man. We done struck out. Let's keep our minds on. Let's go get a coach. Let's do that and take it from there.
Right. Where is Peyton Turner?
Oh shit! Peyton Turner's sitting there doing just what the rest of them doing when they don't want to play. They go through a hiatus. I was like, damn. Look, CB, today I heard a name that I ain't heard since day one. They say Jimmy Graham. I say, what? Wait, where he been at? What happened to him? Which one of them told Jimmy Graham to play today? I'm trying to say, was he in the doghouse? Was he sick? Man, come on, man. What a veteran? He must have had a veteran weeks, huh? All that new stuff, man. Get rid of that stuff, man. That's a mess over there. Get rid of that stuff, man. That's a mess. You ain't playing with me. You ain't playing with me. And don't tell me, I don't want nobody tell me nothing about, oh, JT, I think you need to. No. CB, I'm telling you, they're going to lose to the Giants. Did you hear me? They're going to lose to them. And don't be shocked they lose to Carolina and give them, what, their first win or something? Did Carolina lose today?
Yeah, they lost it. It gave them their second win.
All right, they lost to Tampa, right?
Yeah.
So that makes us and Tampa tied, and Atlanta needs division by 2 games now, right?
Yep.
Yep. So there you go. We going backwards, bro. That's the way it is in the and I look, man, look, it's a mess. It's a mess.
We third in the
But see
in the
me,
division right now.
that's
Atlanta
right,
beat us,
bro.
Tampa beat us.
And that's a damn shame. We done, bro. We done. The winner of the division is gonna be the Atlanta Falcons. That's the winner of the division, right there. Atlanta gonna have Dallas or one of them come up there by them to play. That's how it's gonna be. Yep. And I'm not worrying about it because guess what? The Saints, the Saints sitting up there with this boy at quarterback, and they can't see this boy. Wide open people. I can't even see. I can't stand in my room for one series, and I'm looking at the guy wide open. Man, go ahead, man. Come on, man. That's a mess, man. That's a mess. That's a mess over there. I'm looking at plays where they could have called. Man, that's a mess, man. That stuff ain't no good. I don't. All that's gone, but that's garbage. All that's garbage. Get rid of it. You can go to draft now. You can start from the draft right now. Leave all this shit alone. And then you can't go for the draft right now because you don't know who you gonna have at coach. Shit. CB, I tell you, boy, let me know when Uptown gonna get with you. Cause me and Uptown got a little something to talk about because we agreed on something. We had talked about something a long time ago. And it's coming true right now. But just let me know when you got Uptown with you, CB. Hello? We must have muted, CB. You must have muted. CB, you must have muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I got you now. I got you now.
Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
fault, man. No, somebody was calling me. Somebody was calling me, and it muted my
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, right quick.
Well, yeah, I was just saying about Uptown. Let me know when Uptown get with you because me and Uptown talked about something and it's starting to come true.
No, but what I was gonna ask you is how you feel about your boy? How you feel about your boy Mike? Coming out saying stuff now
Mm.
about the person that he wanted to be the quarterback of this team. He talking to Derek Carr before he came. He sit here talking to him all day and night, wanting to get
Right.
this man to New Orleans. So now,
Mm-hmm.
since he's not playing good, you want to come out and say something.
Yeah. He only
So how
saying
do you
that
feel
trying to
about that?
go. He trying to save face for himself, really. He just all he doing. Let me tell you something. You know, a receiver is all right and all that, but a receiver don't go out and get no quarterback. A coach go get a quarterback. So you ain't fooling me. You understand? I'm gonna tell you like it is. Mike is all right, but Mike, you ain't fooling me this time. Mike, you trying to hold on to your thing because you went out injured. You say, well, ain't nobody gonna want no injured up player. You're gonna be able to retire right here in New Orleans. That's what I'm saying. All that's applause. You gotta look at it, CB. I'm gonna tell you something. All these guys, CB, try to get their money's right for them. All of them is doing that. But personally, I want the people here who want to play for the New Orleans Saints. Not just get the money. That's why you need coaches like Andy Reid, Sean Payton. Where everybody used to be all messed up about Sean Payton not getting these players or that player. He want to get the players that want to play for the Saints. You understand? And that's it. You tell me a game that he had when, I mean, what it was the other day, about 8 players left the game injured. I was like, what is this? All your top players last week left the game injured. How that happen, CB? Man, this stuff is all set up, and I'm sick of it, but get rid of this stuff here. Get rid of it. Get rid of this. This is a joke out there. I know one thing. I ain't spending my money on no beer, no beer, no hot dog for no $18. I ain't giving it to her. No, indeed. I go to Walmart, or I go to Best Family Dollar and get me some of them stiff popcorn they got, and give me some good beer, and I drop that down just like that and act like I'm at the Dome. You play with me. That's what I do.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, fam.
I ain't giving it to him, CB. I'm not giving it to him. I'm not giving it to him. No, indeed. You understand? We making everybody else look good. Atlanta Falcons. You know good and well we should beat them people. Look what happened today. Let me just show you how bad it is for us right now. Everybody think it's oh, it's just this, it's just that. Let me show you how bad it is. Atlanta Falcons quarterback, I think he threw for like 159 yards today, something like that. And they won on the road against the Jets, a team that you would say had a decent defense.
Wow.
So you see what I'm saying? How you can win with 159, 100 yards. That's all it was, about 159 or 169. And Derek Carr can't win with 300. I mean, man, he can't even get you in the end zone but it gets like Halloween between the 20 and the end zone for him. I don't know what he see, what he don't see, but say, bro, that's why I say it take a good coach to pick their quarterback, because I'm telling you, they wouldn't have picked him, bro. They would have picked him. He can't read defense. Man, I'm sick of that, man. That's a joke, man. I ain't going to waste my time and talk about that. That's bullshit. I ain't going to waste my time to talk about him, bro. They don't deserve me talking about him. They don't deserve me talking about him. You know what you do? This is how you do. Stop talking about their ass. Stop talking. I know you got to have a podcast dealing with them, but if I was all the podcasters, I'd come on and stop talking about their ass. I'll go from right now. I'll start doing my draft thing right now, pinpointing different people in the bowl games, the college bowl games. That's what I would do. That's what I would do right now, because of this reason. Long as you give them suckers some, man, you listen. Man, I'm jumping all over the field. Listen to Deuce McAllister and them on the radio today. Man, them guys sounded like they didn't even want to report nothing. That sounded weird, man. You should, man, I'm telling you, man, get rid of that stuff over there. CP, I'm tired of it, bro. That's a joke, man. I ain't wasting my time for them, bro. That's why I started on the radio today. No, man, that's why I started talking about, CB, how you been, bro? I miss you, bro. I mean, I ain't see you. Bro, let me know something, bro. It'd be good to, I'm like family to me. JT is like family. I'm an old dude, but I'm like family, bro. But I sit up here and I be talking about everybody. I want everybody together and everything. Man, I ain't worrying about nothing. The only thing the Saints did for me was bring me you. That's all they did. They brought me you. They brought me TJ. They brought me Q. People I ain't knew. You understand? Dog 17. All the podcasts. I can't name them all right off. All the podcasts. Say, bro, they brought me everybody. And that's good. Man, I ain't talking about no Saints and wasting my damn important self about the Saints right now. No, indeed. I don't want to talk about that, man. I'm sick of that, man. I go to talking about it, be like, it's like, damn, you can make all that easy money over there. You not knowing how to be a chess player. Because Dennis Allen ain't no chess player. I told Uptown, he a backgammon player. He like playing backgammon. He like playing stuff like old maid cars. You know, he like playing memory numbers like 1 to 6 with just 6 cards. Man, come on, man. Man, get out of here. Get out of here, man. You need a chess player. You know, you need a chess player out here, bro. Yeah, we don't have that right now. You know,
Yes,
everybody
sir.
say, "Oh, but look, CB." Even the reporters, they be like, "Oh, Dennis Allen is a good guy. He's a church going guy. I seen him in church the other day." Hold on, don't bring church into this here because that's gonna take away your attention to knowing what kind of head coach he is. He's not a good head coach. He's a coordinator.
Right. Yep, that's
I'm
personal
finished.
that they
I'm
talking
finished,
about.
bro.
That's
Shit.
that's part of their personal life.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
saying.
that's a good thing, but that's
Yeah, don't
personal
don't
life.
don't
That's
don't
that's
don't.
not football.
Yeah, that's do you want to sit up here and keep him 5 years just because he go to church and he's this? Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know. He helped the old lady walk across the street and they had a lot of water and all that. Oh, that's fine. But is he on the field? Do he think all the guys on the field is old ladies where he can help them win? Huh? No, you don't see
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
that, huh? You don't see that like that. So guess what? We need a head coach. Man, go ahead. Go ahead. He ain't no good for me, bro. I'm done with him. Looking all silly on the sideline. Yeah, I'm like, man, look at him, man. Like, look up this movie, bro. It's called The Incredible Mr. Limping. That's him, bro. That's who he is, bro. That's who he is. Have a beautiful wife and a beautiful life and everything. When he was a man, the fool started acting like he wanted to be a fish. Jumped in the water and turned into a fish. Man, look at the movie, man. That's that dude, bro. That's that dude. He was him kind of dude. Look that up, man. That's just the incredible Mr. Limpet.
All right, man. But yeah,
Yes.
I
All right. Let's
definitely
see. Me, it's
appreciate
good
it, man.
talking with you, brother.
All right, and I'm gonna start my draft scouting. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it too. I'm on it too. Yeah, I'm on it too. I'm looking at me some offensive linemen. I'm on it too. And I ain't talking about in no free agency. I'm talking about the draft shit. Yeah.
Right.
All right, CB, you take it easy.
All right, you too, fam.
All right, all right.
All right. All right. Shout out to my guy JT for holding it down. All facts that he was saying. But yeah, who that nation? You know, I said at the beginning, I said about 20, 30 minutes. But it's all good, fam. You know. I said I love hearing you guys um, talk about the Saints, give your thoughts and opinions. You know, I love you guys when y'all call in. So shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, just hearing me out, hearing the callers out. And as far as the New Orleans Saints, like I said, I've emotionally detached myself from the team because it's no direction. When it's not direction and you put your heart into it, you put your emotion into it, you're gonna get, just you're gonna get just beat all kind of ways. You put yourself in a situation where there's no direction, and that's what the Saints have been doing. I've been getting bamboozled, for the past couple years. This year, the way this roster was built, we should have had a NFC title contending team. And to believe that this team is about to just make a huge turnaround, us coming off the bye week playing the Atlanta Fail Clowns, and we perform like that, that should tell us everything. That told me everything about this ball club and what the season is gonna entail. We had one of the easiest schedules in the league, and we still is 2 games under 500. That's unbelievable. And the injuries that we have been suffering Just think about it. Have we been getting ate up on defense? Have since Marshawn been out? Have I can't pronounce his name, but I say Isaac. I say his first name. Has Isaac been out there on the island getting just torched and stuff? No, not at all. So that goes to tell that we're not getting beat by, defensive teams just targeting players and just feasting on them. We're beating ourselves out there. Coaching staff not having these guys ready. It's just a lot. We have a QB that's going to go out there, throw pit shits in the red zone. Coming out today, first snap of the game, interception. I'm just saying, you set the tempo. What kind of tempo are you setting doing that? Then they go up 14-0. What kind of tempo is we setting? But once again, man, you guys please like, subscribe, follow the page. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do a show this week. I'm gonna be honest, I guess I'm really not that interested about doing a show about the Panthers, but you know, I gotta get on to talk about our Saints. So just be on the lookout for, when the show is gonna happen. It'll happen sometime this week. Uptown may come on and do something as well, but we'll try to be on together this week. But that wraps up tonight's show, Who That Nation. Once again, like, subscribe, follow the page. This is the WDN Chatline podcast, and I'm out. Who that?